right, this is the Boys Down Bad podcast. We are back. Another week. Two-man pod tonight. Chris is at tryouts.
Yep.
Shout out the Southeast baseball team. Hope they do well this year.
Yeah. If they don't do well, what's he missing?
It's on Chris.
For? Yeah.
It's on Chris.
Trevin's still grinding.
Still grinding tax season. He said he'll be back in 7 weeks.
Which just, I would have thought we're like a couple weeks away from it.
Yeah.
I was not, when I saw 7, I was like, oh, we are.
So they go into what? April for sure. Yeah, but
Get your taxes filed now.
get them filed early so we can have Trev back.
Yeah.
But yeah, Husker basketball. Yikes.
Yeah. It's
bad.
It's so frustrating because, like, I would have rather them just gotten blown out.
Yeah.
You fight all the way back and you're like, this team is good. They can play, like, when they play hard, they're a tough team to beat.
Yep.
You're down, you've scored 32 points and you're down 16. At that point, I was like, okay, just don't lose by more than 20.
Yeah.
They come all the way back and you're
back.
like, okay, this team has fight. And then every week, somebody has a career game.
Yep.
And
that one guy he shot like 20% from 3 the whole year, and he made those 3 threes at the end. It's just tough. But we're not scoring.
No, which isn't a good recipe.
No.
Turns out you need to score a lot of points.
Bryce is playing well, but it can't be just a one-man show.
Yeah, it's frustrating because, like, Connor Sejan has been fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like we needed him to fill that Casey role.
Yeah. And
we were hoping that, like, we knew it wasn't going to be Casey from last year.
Mm-hmm.
But you were hoping for, like, 75, 80% plus a little bit better on, like, the defensive end.
Yeah.
And it's just like you can't replace a Casey. You get him for so many years, and then you just have to hope that it wasn't truly just relying on him.
Yeah. I think Barricay played a bigger role than we thought before he got hurt. Because when he came back, he has not shot the ball well. He's probably still feeling that ankle injury because he came back really fast. He just can't. He's not shooting well, and we need another guy who can make threes and actually put the ball in the hoop.
I wonder if we kind of rushed him back sitting at 7, because we were sitting at 17 wins when he came back with 4 games left.
Yep.
And you're hoping that you could pick off some combination of Michigan and Minnesota.
Yep. Penn State.
Then, where you can rest it. Like, if you're sitting at 19 wins, you could shut him down for these last 2 games against Ohio State and Iowa, get him fully healthy.
Yep.
But then you lose all 3 of them, and it's like, we have to win 2 more games to have a chance.
Yeah. We have to beat Ohio State. We have to beat Iowa. We probably have to win a game, I would think.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. I haven't seen any bracketology.
I've just seen that we're the last 4 in, so we'd play a play-in game. So I don't think you can end the year with less than 19.
No. I think we have to get to 19 for sure.
I mean, realistically, we should beat Iowa.
Should.
Who knows at Ohio State? So, like, if you're sitting at 18 wins going into the Big Ten tournament, because we're going to be in that first, we're not obviously not going to get by. Anybody in those games could probably beat each other.
Yeah.
Neutral site, first round of the Big Ten tournament, and Nebraska is going to travel well, but it's not going to be a home environment for anybody.
Right.
So you're probably saying, like, you could beat Iowa, then win 1 to get to 19, and then you're a play-in game, which, like,
we'll take it, I guess. I mean, for where we're at now, I would definitely take a play-in game.
It's just like, what will happen is we'll find a way to make it. We'll win the play-in game.
Yeah.
And then we'll get boat raced in the round of 64, and everybody will say Nebraska's never won a real NCAA tournament game.
That's the theory we've been talking about for 2 years now. If we win a play-in game, does it count?
Yeah. And I want to say yes, but it's like,
not really.
The best case scenario is we win a play-in game, and then next year it goes to, like, 78.
Yeah.
Because they're floating out that they're going to expand it again.
Yeah.
So if you add 8 teams and get to 74, because you get 68, or no.
To be 72, 64.
Yeah. So, like, expand it again, and then you're like, well, we won with a smaller field. So, yeah, it counts.
That's true.
But in classic Nebraska basketball fashion, we'll win against Iowa State, be favored by, 4 at home.
Yep.
And lose on a buzzer beater.
Yeah. It's tough. It was disappointing to watch. It's been a tough end to the year, but maybe we'll turn around. I mean, if we get Ohio State and we get Iowa, Ohio State's not a bad loss, or it's a good win.
Yeah.
Iowa's a decent win. They're still a good team when they make their threes.
It's you took care of business game.
Yeah.
When your back was up against the wall, knowing that you realistically need to get to 19 wins.
Yep.
You did it.
Yep.
So you get credit for it, and then it's hope we can get a 12.
Yeah.
And not have to play in game, and probably, I mean, I saw one where it was Nebraska played UConn.
No.
I mean, UConn. I mean, that was.
They're not very good. Or they're not as good as they normally are, but you're probably gonna get cooked.
Yeah. It's like I said, we'll find a way to beat Ohio State on the road, and then we'll lose a heartbreaker.
Yeah. Lose a heartbreaker in the game we should win.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where basketball's at. Not a ton of other news. Combine was this past week. Some decent showings from some Huskers. Ty Robinson ran a great 40.
It was a 4.7.
Something like 4.8, I think. Something around there.
Which is crazy.
It's insane.
300 pounds going that fast.
Yeah. It's insane. Nair ran a good 40.
I think Fedoni. Did he
Fedoni
run
played
40?
well. I don't know if he ran it.
I saw he tested out well.
Yeah.
Just
he tested really well, which is good to see with his injuries. You never know.
I mean, if he can stay healthy, which is a huge if, he will be good.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he lacked speed this year, getting going. When he's moving, he's pretty quick. It's just it takes him a little bit longer to get going. That's 2 ACLs in a 4-year college career.
That's what you get. It's tough.
But
yeah, decent showing. I don't know if we had anyone else.
I'm trying to think.
I don't know if anyone on defense.
Tommy Hill wasn't invited, was he?
I don't think I didn't see anything about him. I didn't look super closely at all the
That might have been it.
Stats, but that might have been it.
It's,
at least that played well.
Yeah.
Or showed well.
The combine is weird because, I feel like when we were growing up, everybody did everything.
Yep.
Maybe, I doubt quarterbacks, when we were growing up, did, the bench press.
Yeah.
But they all ran their 40s.
Yep.
They all threw.
Yep.
It's what was weird is Jalen Milroe threw, but he didn't run.
Yeah.
Which, you saw with Anthony Richardson, he's a freak athlete. Is he a great quarterback? No. But he's a freak athlete. Jalen Milroe is a freak athlete.
Yep.
Who throws a hell of a deep ball, but can't, throwing short routes is bad. It's why wouldn't you run?
Yeah.
And just hope to get the Anthony Richardson bump?
Is it more of you don't want to come out and do poorly because you have shown the past however many years that you can run the ball?
I guess so.
I don't want to you don't want to risk injury.
It's weird that
or something.
The combine now is you're just doing everything not to lower your draft stock.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're a bubble guy and you need to show out.
You should do everything.
Yeah.
A Dylan Gabriel should do everything.
Yeah.
Will Howard, you thought he should do everything and then he struggled.
Yeah.
Which I kept hearing Will Howard QB3, and I'm you still have Jackson Dart, who I think
did really well.
Will be the QB3. I think I would take him above Shador, but
it's a Darty.
And then Quinn Ewers, I think he struggled, but I think he was also hurt this year.
Yeah.
So
I didn't realize that Quinn was he a senior this past year?
No, he could have come back.
Okay, because I didn't hear any. I feel like I didn't hear anything about him deciding whether he was coming back or not.
He said after the Ohio State loss
Okay.
that he was done.
Okay.
That he was going to go.
I missed that. And then I saw him in it. I'm like, why is he?
I don't know why he left. I don't know. I guess depends on what offers he had. Because everybody kept saying Oregon.
Yeah.
But they have a young, like Dante Moore, I think is a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you have Dante Moore for 4 years now.
Yeah.
Like, he sat out. I'm sure he redshirted last year. So he has 4 years now. But, like, Notre Dame, why don't you just offer a bag to Quinn Ewers? You saw what Riley Leonard did.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
it's interesting. But, yeah, that's kind of all the news we got, honestly. Debo got traded, we saw. Go to the Commanders, which, if he's good, that's a great signing for him. He's just older and kind of injury prone, but, I mean, if he's shown that he can ball out.
It's like, if you're the Commanders, I'm sure their cap, they have a
huge cap.
So, like you take on
top 5.
Debo with a bad contract this year. You're not going to, like, extend his current contract.
Mm-hmm.
If he plays really well, he's 29. It's
yep.
like, you're not going to sign him to a 4-year contract. Like, see how he does this year. It's another weapon.
Mm-hmm.
You can line him up at running back.
Absolutely.
You have Terry, Jaden, and Debo. It's like
solid.
You might as well try it and see if it doesn't work. He's not going to, like, ruin your team.
Exactly.
You wouldn't think.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be tough to be in the NFC East right now.
I saw
Eagles and Commanders, if you're a Cowboys fan.
Dak is like a $90 million hit this year.
Yeah. They signed him to a huge deal. So it's
like they're already talking about, like, if Dallas should restructure his contract. It's like, realistically, they should.
Probably.
Because, like, Joe Burrow, I didn't know how that worked. But Joe Burrow was talking about PMT, like, you can convert it into, like, a signing bonus.
Yeah, or you can push it to the back end or whatever.
And then you just restructure again.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, just give it to me now.
Yeah.
I'll pay the, whatever, 40-60% tax on it now. You should invest all of it.
Yeah.
Because at some point, you can't keep kicking it down. If you're if you're a quarterback.
And Dak's injury prone too. He's missed so many games the past 2 years.
So maybe if you're Dak, you don't want to kick it down the can.
Yeah, I'd rather get my money now.
Yeah.
Especially with rumors floating around. But, yeah, who knows? I think that's all we got.
Yeah. Baseball.
Baseball, we went, 1-2?
Yeah.
Blew it against LSU. We were up 6-0.
Yeah. That was tough.
But, yeah, not worried yet.
No.
Still a lot of
such a long season.
Oh, yeah.
The K-State one was tough because we can justify losing some of these games where I just keep telling myself these guys practice all year. We don't get to.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
K-State, same boat as we are.
Yep. All right, let's get into some trivia for the week. Can you name this college football player quarterback edition, starting with Jordan?
Teddy Bridgewater.
That is Teddy Bridgewater. Ooh, Florida State. I think his name's is it Charlie Ward?
That is Charlie Ward.
Okay, he was a stud, I remember.
It's Drew Brees.
Drew Brees. I mean, it can't be who the face looks like Scott Frost. I don't think he played for Stanford. Just off the face, that's who I'm going to guess, but I don't think he played at Stanford.
That is Scott Frost.
He played at Stanford?
That's what I was shocked by. It's Jay Cutler.
That is Jay Cutler. Oh, my God. Eastern Illinois. I don't think Roethlisberger played there. I'll guess Roethlisberger, but I have no idea.
It's Tony Romo.
Oh, that's right. He did play there.
It's Phillip Rivers.
It is. I didn't know he wore a visor.
I would have not thought he was a visor guy.
Is that Blaine Gabbert?
It is Blaine Gabbert.
Didn't know he had that hair.
I have a guess, but I think his first name's Aaron.
It is Aaron.
Aaron Murray?
Aaron Murray. Good pull. Is that Zappy?
That is Bailey
Bailey Zappy. All right. Okay, Giants first round draft pick. Pretty sure Wandale went in the first round. Daniel Jones.
Yeah. Daniel Jones was a first rounder, right?
I think. Wasn't he?
Let's just play this very safe.
Yeah.
Saquon.
Yes, Saquon for sure.
Eagles.
T.O. for Cowboys, Eagles.
Okay.
Saquon for Giants, Eagles.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we weren't going to use him for Penn State.
Yep.
Saquon Barkley.
Oh, wait. Should we use him for Penn State? Oh, that's good. I didn't even think about that. Maybe.
Here, let's do first rounder from Penn State. What's your guy? Micah Parsons?
Yes. Yes.
Pro Bowler.
I
mean, Dak was a Pro Bowler, right?
Yeah.
Eli?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Eli wasn't drafted by...
No, he wasn't. He got traded.
First round. CD?
Yep.
Pro Bowler from Penn State. Oh, you said T.O.
Yeah, Cowboys, Eagles.
First round pick. I'm trying to just think of another Eagle.
Oh, Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
He was first round.
Okay. Need a Pro Bowler from Penn State. We need 2 Penn State guys, and then I mean we have 7 locked up.
Yeah. Oh, who was the... Oh my gosh, why can't I remember the wide receiver from Penn State?
Wide receiver from Penn State.
Oh, Allen Robinson. That's what I was thinking of.
Is he a Pro Bowler?
Where did A.J. Brown go to college?
Ole Miss. Oh, Nike did a commercial with a guy. It was Saquon and another guy who were from Pennsylvania, went to Penn State. But I'm not going to think of his name. I'm trying to think of like their defensive guys. Because quarterbacks are not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, because they had Hackenberg. They had
Trace McSorley.
Oh, God.
There's
Giants, Eagles.
There's did Deshaun Jackson play for the Giants ever?
I don't think he did. My brain's not working. What's the Darren Sproles? I don't know if he ever played for the Giants. Running back.
I think our best bet is Saquon for Penn State.
Yeah, I think so.
Since we're struggling with
Penn State. Giants, Eagles.
Tyrod Taylor ever play for the Eagles?
I don't think so.
I'm just trying to think of quarterbacks.
I know. Why can't I think of more Penn State players?
I know.
Allen Robinson might be a guess for Pro Bowl, but I don't think he was ever very good.
Played for 10 years. How confident are you that he was at, for sure he was at Penn State?
Yeah, he was definitely at Penn State. They had another wide receiver, too. Did Terry McLaurin play there?
No, I played at Ohio State.
Oh, yeah. There's another wide receiver who played there.
Gosh, why do I can picture
Singletary? He played for the Eagles?
Maybe. Mike Singletary? Is that who you're thinking of?
Devin.
He only played for 5 years. I don't hate Allen Robinson.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to think of for that.
He did.
Oh, wow. He made a Pro Bowl? Okay. Giants, Eagles, kickers, Jake Elliott, Graham Gano.
I feel like this isn't a very common in division.
Yeah, in divisions are tough.
It's just going to be tough if there's an obvious Eagle.
Stupid guesses. Was it Jay Feely?
I mean, my dumb guess is either Tyrod Taylor or Deshaun Jackson. I don't think either of them did it, though.
McNabb never did. Carson Wentz. I don't think he went to the Giants. Look up Feely. Is it Jay?
Jay Feely, 13 years. There's a Jay Feely and an AJ Feely.
I think it'd be Jay.
I mean, I don't have anybody.
Try it.
Nope.
Who was it?
So Saquon was the most popular.
Okay. Who was Eagles for Saquon? Was both.
Herschel Walker?
No.
We wouldn't have gotten any of the quarterbacks. Steve Smith?
Wouldn't have thought that he played for either of those, actually.
Steve Smith Sr.?
All right, 8 out of 9 is not bad.
No, that's not bad.
Pretty good.
I'm just trying to see if there was another obvious one where we could have used. Oh. Jahan Dotson.
Oh, that's the other. Dang it. That's the other wide receiver I was thinking of. I don't think I would have got there, though.
Yeah. So if we would have done
Not bad.
Saquon for the top, but I don't think I ever would have got to Jahan Dotson.
No. All right, not bad. That's all we got for this week. Not a ton going on. Get ready for March. It's March.
Yeah.
This is March.
I haven't watched enough college basketball. I just keep saying, would you take Duke and Auburn or the field?
Yeah.
Seems like you should take Duke or Auburn.
Duke has been playing so well lately.
And then Auburn.
Auburn's playing well.
Like St. John's.
St. John's. Missouri's playing well.
Houston,
Maryland. I could see them being a dark horse.
Wisconsin,
if they're making their shots.
Yeah.
They're not bad. Michigan State will probably make some sort of a push just because it's.
They'll either make a push or they'll have a first-round exit.
I think Michigan will lose first round.
Yeah.
They're just a team that, if you shut down their 2 7-footers, they don't have much else. But get ready for March.
It's fun watching Rick Pitino.
Yeah.
Because he just it's just such a throwback.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was wearing the all-white suit this week. And it was, I heard on PMT, he was like, I don't know if we're a great offensive rebounding team or if we just aren't a good shooting team.
Hey, if you're getting boards,
it
doesn't matter. But yeah, that's all we got. This is the Boys and Bad podcast. I'm Dylan.
And Peters.
Have yourselves a top 10 weekend.